Early on in the offseason, the Los Angeles Rams seemed to make it clear that Sean Mannion wouldn't be resigned, with money appearing to be one of the factors, since some teams looked like they would be willing to offer more. While Mannion hasn't exactly done anything to stand out compared to other quarterbacks, just the fact that he's spent the last 2 seasons learning from Sean McVay made him an intriguing option for teams looking to add depth at quarterback, including the Minnesota Vikings. 1 year after thinking they won free agency with the signing of Kirk Cousins, the Vikings found themselves in a slightly different position this time around by looking for another backup to compete with Kyle Slaughter. Want your voice heard? Join the Ramblin' Fan team. Write for us. Despite failing to receive an offer from Minnesota when the two sides met last week, Mannion was still considered a possibility for the Vikings, as reports indicated a potential deal could come later on. Turns out that possibility officially became a reality for Mannion after the news broke Sunday that he will in fact be joining the Vikings to compete for the backup spot to Cousins, which seems like a move that should benefit both parties for the 2019 season. They've learned the hard way the importance of having a reliable backup quarterback, and while the obvious goal is to make sure Cousins remains healthy at all times, Minnesota needs to be well prepared just in case. Mannion was never exactly needed for a meaningful game from his time with the Rams, but as mentioned before, the fact that he's been fortunate enough to work with McVay was intriguing enough. 2 years after Case Keenum left Los Angeles to become the new backup in Minnesota to Sam Bradford, it's kind of ironic to see Mannion taking a similar approach after reaching an agreement with the Vikings. Next, NFL Mock Draft 2.0, Rams go offensive line, but unlike Keenum's situation in which he would eventually become the new starter for Bradford after the former number 1 pick struggled to stay healthy once again, football fans shouldn't expect Mannion to take Cousins' job anytime soon.